Hello and welcome back to this video on maximizing information resources for profit. In this video we're going to talk about yet another way for you to profit from this concept of using your resources that you're building or the information that you're going to be giving away. How can you give away information to build your business and to be more profitable and to create more financial leverage in your life? We talked about in previous videos, we talked about using the information or your resources to provide incentives for people to buy your products and services. We talked about using them in partnerships by putting the offer inside of another offer. We talked about using them to build a subscriber database, whether it's in email or SMS or social media, subscriber marketing. We talked about in the last video viral marketing, which is getting people to share your information, your free information. Now we're going to talk about in this video building a community and why that's important and why that is another way for you to use your free information. And you can do this in any number of ways. You can share, you can build a community of followers through your blog if you keep a blog, and you probably should keep a blog if you want to have a following and give people a home base. And the reason is that social media is unreliable. You don't own the platform. You have no control over what a social media platform decides to do in terms of the information that you're sharing. Your blog is, for the most part, your own, and what you decide to do with it in order to suit your community, you can do. So if you want to have a community, you should probably have a blog. Of course, part of building a community is you can do classes that are, again, free, a way of sharing more information and giving them value. You can create a forum, and you can create a forum where people can comment on the information that you're sharing. Of course, you can do, similar to classes, you can do seminars and webinars and Google Hangouts. Of course, the key to this is your mindset. Now, what are you doing in a community? Well, you're providing value, but remember, what you're trying to do here is not necessarily trying to sell in your community. You are dating. You need to have a dating mindset. You are trying to win people over. You are trying to win their hearts. Not necessarily to your point of view, but you want them to view you as the expert. You want them to view you as the go-to person. Now, what's the power tip? How do you do this and make it more effective? Well, one way that you can do that, of course, is that you can encourage interaction with your followers. And you can do that by encouraging them to talk to each other and giving them a reason to have interaction about your content, or giving them a reason to have debate, or giving them controversial topics sometime. What you're doing in most cases when you have a community is the key is to get them to interact. I'm going to show you an example of this right now. Now, what you'll notice here in Amazon.com is I'm showing you a book written by a gentleman named William House and Neil Stroud. The name of the book is called The Fourth Turning. Now, why is this important? Well, the book you may or may not want to read or find any interest in, but as an internet marketer, you will want to see what's happening with the book. The book has its own website that people can go to, and they can find out more about the book. They can find out about the theory that's behind it. Now remember, we talked about some of your best information you want to give away. Now here's the key. We talked about the fact that it's almost counterintuitive. I don't want to give away my best information because then people will have a reason not to buy my book. But it's actually just the opposite. Once people then buy the book, if they can come back and get that key information on the website, then they'll have reasons to interact. And that interaction is what I want to talk to you about now. The fourth turning also has a forum. And you'll see that there. The fourth turning also has YouTube videos. So what you'll see here in effect is you'll see that basically what the authors have done is they have built a community of discussion around the fourth turning. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.